Good morning. Okay guys, I didn't do any videoing yesterday, sorry. I could have. My son-in-law came over and we worked on this side of the house here, and I got all that accomplished. So the next step is painting, and right now we're checking out. So we want to do a gray and white with black shutters and things in the front, so I was just putting the colors here. But this side's just going to be basically just one color. And maybe I might do something to make it. Maybe I might paint the trim around the linen white or whatever. But anyway, we got that done yesterday. We're not working on it today. They got doctor's appointments with the kids. So I'm probably gonna finally get to start routing out my drawer fronts, and so that's good. But let me show you another thing. Let's see, the chicken food's all drained. It's ready for them. They starving to death over there. But I had purchased a shade cloth. Oh, I'm sorry. I had purchased a shade cloth for the greenhouse, because man, it's been getting like over 110 degrees in there. And there it is there. Isn't that nice? So I'm going to be cutting this off here. That's going to allow the evening sun to come in, and the piece that's got cut off is going to be long enough for me to use on my salad bar here. So I got to get me some clamps to clamp it down, to hold it in place. I got to go run to Harbor Freight and get that. So but yeah, I'm gonna cut that off. That'll allow the sun from this area to come in, the evening sun. But the very hottest part of the day coming down, it's going to be blocking that, because it's just getting too hot. And I actually have like the plants that I have growing in there from seed. I mean, they're struggling to survive in that heat. It's just too hot for them. Actually, I lost a bunch of tomato plants because they just couldn't handle it. And let's see if they kind of revived any. No, they really didn't. Maybe some of them did, but see, this is from the heat. The heat was killing them. And now these did good, except a few in the front here started going. Oh, this is the huckleberries right here. Look at that, pretty. And then I got another type of blackberry back there. So, and you can see the leaves are just about kind of like the same. So my peppers are doing okay. They started dying. See how some of them were dying because it was so hot in here. The dwarf tamarellos are coming up. They're looking good. These did good. A lot of them still burnt back there, but the heat was destroying a lot of stuff in here, man. A lot of my peppers over here didn't make it. My banana peppers got wiped out. I'm gonna have to repot some more. I'm gonna have to redo some more because it got so hot in here. Even with me watering them, it was just the intense heat was just wiping them out. So now I got that on it. Things are going to be protected, but I still got to learn about that. You know, and sometimes I'm worried if I got the one that was 70% block. So during the hottest part of the day, 30% light will come in. So I have it where the morning sun can come in on one side, but it's not hitting the side where the plants are. And they'll get 30% sun all day long until about maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and they'll get the evening sun till for about 4 hours. They'll get the evening sun. So that might be just perfect for the starter plants, you know. I'm still learning about the greenhouse, you guys, learning about this stuff. I just couldn't believe how hot it was getting inside of there. It was really incredible. It was good for some things, like the dragon fruit. So like I got to get now. Now there's some things I got to get out of here because they need more sun now, like the dragon fruit. I mean, the dragon fruit with that heat that was in here. I mean, they were just exploding in growth. Look, look. I mean, just look. It's all new growth. I mean, just incredible because they want that intense heat. So I need to get them out of here and get them into that intense heat all day long. So I'm trying to find a spot to put them because I'm actually I know I had those trellises. I got 3 trellises, right? So and I got them in the ground. So what I want to do is I want to pull them out the ground, and I want to put them in containers and just grow them like that, so that next winter I can put them inside and try to protect them. So, all right. So today, let me get set up with some things. I'll film today as I'm going on doing things today. I got to go run and get some bleach to clean the overhangs on the house. So because when I start painting, I don't want to clean it after I paint. I want to clean them first. And I just got to watch what I'm doing with all that because I don't want to hurt none of my plants. So I'm gonna go see if there's something else that I can use to clean this vinyl. And yeah, so we're gonna be doing a gray on the front, black shutters, and then the overhang's gonna have the white. Around here is gonna be the white. I think it's going to look nice, and then I'm planning on taking the landscape timbers I have, and I'm going to be bordering off all my garden areas, but I'm going to paint the landscape timbers black, and I think it's going to be nice. I'm just trying to give a nice little look, clean look, appeal, sex appeal to the house, because we're going to be trying to sell it. I'm even thinking about painting the fence at the gate right here across the front too, even getting that painted and looking good. So got a lot of work. My son-in-law, he's not working right now, so I was thinking about maybe using him around here and paying him. He's like, oh, you ain't paying me, I'll come help. I'm like, no, I'm gonna pay you. That's just the way it's gonna be. So he can refuse it if he wants, but my daughter won't. I'll give it to her if he does. So anyway, all right, guys, let me get today going somewhat. I'm gonna feed the ladies, pull out some saws, my router, and I got the bit. I got to change it on the router. I think I'm gonna do that first, get that out the way before I even leave to go get bleach or anything. I think I'm gonna route out those drawer fronts and get that done. And if we get those up in the kitchen, I don't have to put them on today because while we got this good weather, I want to stay outside. So when the weather gets where I can't set up a saw outside and I have a threat of rain, I'm going to go ahead and I can work inside with putting on the drawer fronts and then painting everything. And yeah. All right, guys. Food forest. Front yard food forest update. Things are starting to come to life out here. Huckleberry. Look at the bananas. They were totally gone from the freeze, and here they're coming up. Bananas here. Bananas back there. I got to get some more bricks. Kind of put around all my stuff so I can weed eat. This is the elderberry. It's popping now, doing good. There's another blueberry that's doing good. My loquat looks fine, but all the fruit on it actually turned black like this because I'm pretty sure it's dead from that freeze, because I don't think the fruit's supposed to look black. I got the muscadines are coming up here, kiwi, more muscadines here, mulberry. This is my pomegranate, fig tree. So here's some more bananas here. Got 2 of them coming up there. Got 2 coming out the ground back there. So I had cut them down before. I didn't see them. And then my old banana trees, I got new ones coming up. That's 2 of them there. So I got to get in here and cut some of this old stuff out of here. That's what I need to do that too. And maybe I might do that with son-in-law here. We can tackle this together. Because what I want to do is I got to build up some land. And I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. Right here, see how this looks? Well, this is because I had built it up. It wasn't like this before. It was way sunken in. I built it up using the banana trees. When I cut them down, I fill in, and then I fill in with, I got a bunch of compost and mud. I just fill in. So I need to do that over here. This is looking bad over here. As you can see right here. I want to build the ground up here. And I got me a trench so the water drains out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put me a 3-inch pipe in here. And then I can cover over that. That way it'll still drain. And I can fill all this in here. It all needs to be filled in. So that's going to be something I'm going to be kind of working on too. And so everything's looking good. Everything's moving. This is the time of the year, you know, things get done because it's not too hot and then it's not cold. Not at all cold. It's a little cool in the early mornings. Down here in Louisiana, that don't last real long because we're real humid here. So you start getting sweaty pretty early. It's pretty early right now, starting to sweat. So, but it's not really that intense heat that we get in the middle of the summer either. So, all right. So I'm gonna get to working on some things today, guys. I'll video what I'm doing today. Keep you updated as I go on today. Show you what I'm doing, and it's just yesterday I couldn't video. I had my son-in-law here, and it's like, you know, when you're videoing and trying to get things done, it takes twice as long to do because you're trying to set the camera up. You got to stop, move the camera. You're trying to get shots so I can show you guys what I'm doing. It just takes longer to do a job. Well, I was paying him about an hour, and I had him here, and I didn't want to do all that. So yeah, I could have probably just set the camera up back here and just kept a shot like this while we were working. But I didn't do that, and I thought about it after. I could have done that, and I might do that excuse me, when we go to paint. We're going to paint this whole side, and actually we're going to be starting the back and the other side of my house. We're going to be putting this on, doing the same thing, because it's about 3 feet down on my house is what's damaged all the way around. I mean, and if I don't get it painted on the upper, I mean, it'll start getting more and more damage at the top, but the top's not damaged. It just needs to be painted. And so I got a lot to do. Get the house fixed up and get it ready to put on the market. And I'm not gonna put it on right away, but you never know what can happen. Because with God, all things are possible. And when God moves, things usually move kind of quick. It's like when He's ready, boom, when He's opens doors, it's like you go through them, and things happen quick, and then they'll have a period of time where nothing happens. It's waiting, because God's behind the scenes getting people ready, moving things around. And you know, you're fooling with people, so I mean, He don't go against their will. He influences them to do things, and He just works things around. And then when it's time, He opens the door, and all of a sudden things move fast. And so I just want to be ready for when that happens, because I've been serving the Lord for 40 years, and that's how I've always experienced Him to work. So when the door's open, things move quick and fast, and that's where all the grace, the blessings, and everything, the encounters with God, those are the good, deep times with God, when He opens those doors and you're going through, because you're not going through by yourself. And that's what's so good about it. He takes you right through the door, and He starts teaching you. And so I'm just blessed in my life. Just want to give God some glory for what He's doing. And all right, let me get to work, and I'll keep you updated as the day goes on.